Holy Mary, what in the name of a toxic ex did Jamie Perkins just pull on us? On his daughters, because it's not on him, it's not on NIKKI, it's on his daughter. It's on their daughters. Like, this is how separation always goes. Or most of the time when the woman was or is a queen or realizes that she's a queen. Like, at the beginning, the man is bragging, glowing, and at the end, you know, like, I feel so sorry. I want to protect these two princesses by all means. And I pray and I beg that NIKKI just keeps quiet. That was his last bullet. Don't play his game. Don't react. The accusations are heavy, like heavy weighted, like he's he did his job well. And every normal person will feel like they have to defend and tell their part of the story. Please don't. Okay? Please don't. Ava and Zoe are going to really be the big loser if you jump on that train and be telling your part of the story. Like, I know the first thing that dies in such a drama, in a war, in a conflict situation, is the truth. One can't tell me that he is going to summarize 10 years of relationship in a 90-minute videos or 83-minute videos. Never. Screenshot this and that and put it together. What happened before or after, and you are never wrong. Like, at the beginning, at the McDonald's jobs and everything, the way NIKKI was standing her ground, like, I still don't deserve those words though. I was just like, yo, girl! 23 years old she was, and she was able to say, no, I'm not taking that. I know what I'm bringing onto the table. And that's the issue. People don't see what women do just because at the end of the day, there's no paycheck. She left you, you kept the channel, and you are not even making 30,000 views, which I would dream of, but you are complaining still. Why tears? Please, please, NIKKI, stay in your lane. Silence is golden. Like, saying about my mental health. How is this going to help your mental health? How is more drama going to help your mental health? How? Like, you can sit down and journal and burn that thing into the chimney. You can sit down and say, okay, I'm a videographer. I need that on camera or what recorded. You record and you delete and you go about your F life. You're not the first person. You people are not the first. Like, I was so proud that you kept all the drama 4 years just to come after and be doing this. Like, how slow is that? The court issues and everything, I'm just like, so did you get what you wanted? Like, there's something to go to the court, but there's another thing to been given the right to win the process. You never told us if you win, if you won or not. Never. But that, like, those are details. How could you pull this on Ava and Zoe? How? It's on the internet where you said she was the one who wanted the kids and you wanted her happy. Like, how my dad? No. You can't say that. And there's a lot for NIKKI to just not to want to react, but I hope, like, it is her right, but Please don't. We don't want to see that. The embarrassment, like this second-hand embarrassment, is just too much on me. I have some notes, like a grown man saying renovation went over budget. Like, that's normal. If you are building a house, that's the normal thing. Or that you wanted 50-50. There is never 50-50 in marriage. Never. I wanted to follow my dreams. But like, life is what happens when you are busy making plans and following your dreams. Like, what you people got? At that time, Access was still paying real money. A lot of people would have, I don't know, people even fake things just to have the audience people, but still it wasn't yet, like, I see the 23-year-old NIKKI saying you are money hungry, like being able to pay your rent off and a hobby you are doing. That's a blessing, man. I'm the man. I work hard. No, don't work hard. Work smart. Like, I'm not going to go. There are a lot of incoherences in that video. Like, if that is your argument, I see a lot of arguments for NIKKI. Like, you are bringing you. I'm not even being biased, because if I remove the feminist part of it, you are not even going to be any person on this internet. If I take out my mother's side to defend NIKKI, that's another part. And then if I take out my human rights for those children to have an online life without their parents doing like, why? And the Disney thing, that was silly and petty. And I think NIKKI said that Disney thing, it was silly and petty. And as she said, you don't have to go to every ticket that comes into the city. And if I say no, it is a no. A no is a no. That's like everything. It's like money, 160. It was my channel. Look, every of us, we have a life before a relationship, before a marriage. But as from the time you people come together or you came together, it blew up due to NIKKI editing, NIKKI putting on, NIKKI doing this. But yet you will sit down and say, I did 90% of the comments. I did. It is, you compliment yourself. Like, how after 4 years of distance, you didn't come to realize that that channel was working this much because of the two of us. And even if her participation, which I don't believe is, because we or Jays, we knew, we watch a channel, it's 10%. It's that valuable 10% quality that makes your 10% being really worth it. It's you complimented yourself. But if it is what you said every day, I'm doing 90% of the work, I'm working hard, you are just beautiful in front of the camera, you are this and that, every day, okay, let me go and let you shine. And where did that shine took you to? You always had to put the girls in front of the camera for you to get the views. Like, how toxic is that? And somebody saying, okay, I want to go to nurse, I want to be a nurse, and you know why? We all know the history behind the nurse situation and her late sisters and so on and so forth. The OJs know, we don't want to go into there, but she has her reason. But I believe you didn't love that woman. You loved the Australia Next Top Model participant. You love the life she could offer, the modeling, the South Africa, the New York City part of thing. But it wasn't her thing in that situation. NIKKI said how and when she wanted to model again, she said she has to be her deciding. And modeling, you are a thing. You are an object. She had her reasons, and you have to support that. If I don't want to do makeup, if makeup is blurring and I don't want to do that, then I don't want to do that. What we are doing is enough. what we are getting out of our small challenge is enough. We are able to pay our rent off that. That's a lot. You know, part of being happy is not having a lot, but is not wanting more. Okay, that's your maturity. You have to go through that maturity. You have to learn and know what. But this sounds like Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, I have one big question. Like, what do I tell my mom, my 80 years old mom, to make her leave my dad, living 2.5 hours away is in Jolon? Like, we are talking about a relationship like his parent, his dad 75. That my mom leaves my dad to come and live not with me but near me, and we all have financial issues. Like, for me, the most logical thing would have been mom to move in, because obviously I can't handle my daughter once 1 week while they are there. I always need my mom to be doing bread or a sandwich or something. Boy princess. And my mom leaves my dad. Like, I can't imagine. And my dad has to come to the weekend just for them to be part of their granddad. Like, that woman is not simple. We know those nice in-laws, mothers-in-laws. But somebody has to explain her role. Like, I feel like she's that person who will smile at you and be the soft person. And once they ask, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I start faking crying. Like, I've seen that a lot. Why tears? They come easily. They really, really come easily. So there is another embarrassment part and incoherence and the cheating issue. Like, at the point you say she cheated on you, at the other point you say she tried. It was trying. She tried. Okay? She didn't cheat, but she tried. And at another point you say you saw messages of an ex writing, like, you wrote her, but you didn't see her answering. She probably deleted it. Like, you didn't have any proof. Like, the activist you are, you would have screenshotted it. Like, if I'm your friend right now, I will not send you anything. Like, I will not write. If the camera is around, I will not talk anything. No way. No way. Like, I can't trust you 100%. Like, at the end of the video, I'm like, NIKKI, like, I can't trust you 100%. Because what is our intimacy and what is on the internet? My dreams, my dreams, my dreams. Like, if you have the same personality, the same dreams when you are 30, and then you have the same thing with your 40, then you wasted 10 years. Like, life is what happens when you are busy making plans. Okay, it didn't work, it happens. Move. Move. You never saw the importance of the work she did for the channel. She left the channel to you. Now that she's coming back to Simply NIKKI and doing that, and she still, most of her money comes from social media. Oh man, like, he's doing what we call in French, sagat. Like, I'm chakala, and I'm destroying everything. Like, if I can't live off internet, off the internet, you neither. Who is this saving? So ego is not saving you, your father. Like, I agree with NIKKI, and you can show the children on camera. Like, we saw them coming to war, pregnancy, the old snake house, the other house, like the OGs, they know. We saw you people growing up, like the rise and fall. It happens. Those have seasons in life. Get off it. If you are now a Uber chauffeur, and so what? Pull your camera and I'm sure there must be a lot of things happening in a car with a different personality. I got anxiety, but I can be chauffeur like, oh, make it make sense. Like, you want to have social anxiety. You don't know what depression is. I'm not going to say more. Like, if you have anxiety, social anxiety, I'm not sure that the first thing you will choose to do with your editing skills, with your videography thing, with your vlogging skills, is to be a chauffeur. But you can just sit at home and be editing for other people and earn a lot of money. Patricia Bai showed on how much she paid her editors, and they are not her videos are the quality of the editing is nowhere where you can edit. So if you have to make your pot boil, you have the skills. Like, it's that YouTube money, it's that free experiences, it's that, old life. It's gone. Maybe it will come back, but planting your comeback on the destruction of your ex-wife's marketing potential is not going to grow. That's toxic. Man up. Like, that's not being a team. I can't take it away from her beauty. I can't take it. She's stealing. Hey, this man will kill me. So you wanted to take her beauty away from her. So you wanted to take each and everything, but that one you couldn't take it away from her. I don't die. I don't die. Like, I think this is the quote. She was desperate for children, and I was desperate to make her happy. That's what my dad says about me, my pregnancy, or me coming to the world. Like, I feel like NIKKI was the more mature in this whole situation. Even though she was younger, she was more mature. Like, even that dental appointment thing, that was so petty. That's so petty. And you yourself, you give the quote of NIKKI saying, provoking people, then playing victim is a mental illness. Shaking my head. It says a lot. Or that one with people who play roles will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention. And you forgot your lines. Because you can't say, I want to live my life, I'm a family thing. I'm a family, I wanted to be my kid's life. And the next time you're saying, she was desperate for children, I was desperate to make her happy. How is that with your loving dad's heart? Or you can say you are doing everything for your daughters and putting this kind of video out. That's toxic. Make it make sense. You forgot your lines. That's in your video. Like, NIKKI hasn't even said a word yet, but in that video, you are giving arguments against yourself. Which is, it doesn't even matter, but move. Okay, you people are divorced now. It happens. You're not the first. And unfortunately, you're not going to be the last. But please, be parents. I'm team Ava and Zozo or Zoe. Move with life. And make place for new relationship, new loves, new source of income. Okay, you can provide the way you want for your daughters. How many of us parents out here we want, like, for our children should always have the best. But do they need the best? No. The life you can provide right now for your children is the best life your children deserve and have. They don't need much. They want our time. They want our attention. They want our life, love, and less toxicity. Like, I'm embarrassed. I don't want any video of NIKKI explaining. She said she was going to say something. Don't say damn thing. Be calm and drink tea. Like, Unnecessary. This video was unnecessary. Okay, it's going to drag traffic to your channel, and maybe the other videos will go up, but that was lame. That was no, that part of you didn't want to see. And all the people talking and saying, Nikki this, Nikki is that. Go marry him, I beg. He's been 4 years single. I beg, go and marry him. If you haven't been married, I mean married, not come and stay. I say married, at least 1 child or 2 children. By building a house or renovating, you can't talk. You can't even talk. Even if you did that, you can't be in their shoes. So somebody just coming and cutting here, cutting there, putting things together, summarizing, I don't know, 7-10 years relationship in some screenshot. At them, like, how are you putting that camera on my face in the moment we are like? How do you even think of something like that? Screenshotting, recording, like. Toxic, narcissistic, like, that is narcissism. Like, I'm sorry, from a distance, from my YouTube psychology degree, I said narcissism. Like, the tears and the manipulation of the grandma to leave her sweetheart, not to come and stay with me, but to even look for, like, if you know the job he says his father is jobless. How is that? People, that boy is a princess.